All right, let me start.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, I'm Shelby Lee Lowe, and I'm here with Pop Blitz Magazine, New Artist Showcase, and having a good day. Beautiful Sunday for it. Glad to be here.
Well, we're glad to have you, Shelby. Welcome.
Thank you.
You just performed a song, so that was awesome.
Thanks.
What's going on with you? I know you've got an upcoming album coming out, and a brand new single coming out July 22nd. Want to tell us about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, my first single off of my first full-length album is going to be Double Wide Love that I played for you, and we're going to do a music video for it very soon. So we're in the works for doing a Kickstarter campaign in order to raise the funds for that music video. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be funny, kind of like the song is. So I can't wait to get started on that. But it's going to hit iTunes on July 22nd. So be on the lookout for that.
And from the song that I just heard, the video, do you have a concept for that already? Because I imagine it's going to be hilarious.
Oh yeah, it's basically just going to be as redneck as it possibly can be. Probably use a lot of people from my hometown because that's kind of what the song's about. So just a redneck music video about some crazy country people.
Nice. So, just a little bit of background about yourself. If you ever tell everybody just, your name, your hometown, a little bit about you.
Sure. Well, I'm Shelby Lee Lowe, and I grew up in between Cornersville and Lewisburg, Tennessee, a little area called Possum Trot, Tennessee, which is about an hour south of Nashville.
How would you describe your music?
My music, I'm kind of an old soul, so I take a lot of influence from older country artists. I grew up listening to George Jones and Hank Williams, Johnny Cash, Merle Haggard. I also grew up listening to a lot of old rock and roll, everything from CCR to Leonard Skinner and soul and blues and funk music. But I'm also influenced a lot by people like Eric Church in today's country music world, and Chris Stapleton, Chris Young, folks like that. So I'm a little bit of a blend of traditional country music and a little bit of blues influence and a little bit of southern rock influence.
It's quite a mix.
Yeah.
Okay. So, are there any artists that you would say you have a similar sound to?
Similar sound. Well, people say my voice kind of has a Luke Bryan quality to it. I've also got Chris Young, but I guess it depends. My original music, I think I kind of sound like myself. I don't really sound like anybody, but I do. I grew up listening to country artists like Tracy Lawrence and Eric Church and folks like that, and even Hank Williams. So I feel like a little bit of that vocal style comes to play in there. Musically, I think a lot of my original music is going to take the a little bit of the Eric Church vibe meets 90s country traditional vibe. Joe Diffie, Aaron Tippin, folks like that. I'm a big fan of that style of country music.
Back in the good old days.
That's right. Bringing it back.
What sets you apart?
What sets me apart from other country artists? Well, I like to think that I'm trying to write good quality country songs with either a really good story or really good meaning, and I like to think that I'm trying to bring a old school country vibe back into play with some new influences from some southern rock and blues type music. And I think my live performance, I try to put on a really good live show, and I think that sets me apart from some of the other folks out there. I just really, really enjoy playing and trying to get crazy out there on stage.
Yeah, when I saw you during CMA Fest for your show at the Tin Roof, was it? Mm-hmm. You put on like a rockin' country show.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to do.
It's loud and energetic and yeah. So, when did you start doing music?
I'm kind of a late bloomer when it comes to music. I didn't start singing until I was dared to sing at my high school talent show when I was a senior in high school. I was the host of the Bulldog Search in Cornersville and got dared to sing, so I just got up there a cappella and sang Paint Me a Birmingham, Tracy Lawrence. And everyone kind of freaked out about it and thought it was great and talked me into pursuing it a little further. And it took me a couple of years, and when I was around 19 years old, I decided I'm going to see if I can pursue this for a living. And last 2 years, my first 2 years playing music full time, so it's getting there.
And that is definitely a proud accomplishment.
Yeah, now I'm just trying to make it a better living and continue it.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
I'm trying to get the word out right now.
That's right. Every little bit helps.
Was that your first show then?
Well, I guess technically, that was a show of mine. My early shows when I was 18, 19 years old were acoustic shows. I didn't play guitar yet. I didn't even play guitar. So I had friends play guitar with me. I did a baby pageant for the 4th of July. I've done the Goat Festival. I've done some crazy, wacky stuff, some weddings. My first actual full band show was at a pizza place, a really small pizza place in Chapel Hill, Tennessee. And my first bar gig was at a place called Mama's Country. I actually wrote a song about that place. And that was kind of where I got my start.
I see you're going back there too.
I am. On July 23rd, I'll be back there at Mama's Country. So where it started.
That's awesome. What has been your proudest moment in your career? Or if you have more than one?
Proudest moments of my career. Well, I got to open up for Charlie Daniels in 2012 in my hometown. And that was a really great feeling. That was a good time. And last year, I won a contest to open up for the band Sister Hazel in Huntsville, Alabama, and that was a lot of fun too. But I've had the chance to write songs with some Grammy Award-winning artists and songwriters, and it just kind of blows my mind. So, and that just being able to write songs with people that are successful and come away with some really good material, that's been probably my proudest moment in my career.
How did you get started in songwriting?
Well, the first band I was in, my guitar player and I, Colton Rohde, we wrote a couple songs, and it was mostly him writing chords and me throwing out lyrics. But I started playing guitar, and I was asked to join a co-write with the co-owner of my publishing company, Daniel Kleindenz, probably 3 or 4 years ago, and ended up writing a song with some of their friends called Slow Dancing, and it's now one of my favorite songs I've ever written and most popular ones. So I got started writing with them, and it just kept building a relationship with Banner Music, and they ended up signing me to a publishing deal. And I've been writing songs with their people and other people on Music Row ever since.
Congrats.
Thanks.
What's your current projects right now? I know you've got a tour coming up, the Double Wide Tour.
Double Wide Love Tour
Double
coming
Wide
up.
Love Tour.
We're releasing the single Double Wide Love July 22nd, and we're getting together the Kickstarter campaign to film a music video that'll be released sometime this year. My full-length album is going to be released in late August, and we're going to have an album release party somewhere in Nashville. And as soon as I find out, I'll be sure to invite you to that.
Nice.
That'll be a good time.
I want to go to that.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun. But it's going to be a 13-track album. Put one cover song on there, and it's I'm really proud of it. So I'm really excited to see what happens with the album. We're going to be doing some label showcases this fall. See what happens with that. Just playing shows and making fans, one fan at a time. So anybody out there that's listening and wants to be a fan, love to have you.
Hit him up on social media, links.
That's right. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. It's just Shelby Lee Lowe, my full-length name. We'll send you there.
What is your aspirations as an artist?
I would love to continue to live off my earnings from playing music. And I'd love to continue writing songs for myself and other artists. And I want to just keep playing shows for the rest of my life and not have to work a real job and just keep doing what I love. and I would love to. I would love to be successful at it. You know, and make my family proud and the people that's worked for me. And I'd love to be able to pay back all the people that's spent money and time trying to get me where I am someday.
I can't think of a better note to end on. So thank you, Shelby. Best of luck. Everybody go check him out.